Welcome to this exclusive video that was made for your eyes only. The concept of this video is very rewarding. You will get exclusive benefits that you might have missed. I will launch a new concept. You will get information about Fog of Gaming, and finally I will reveal the total number of subscribers. Let's start with some awesome news for you guys. One of the biggest advantages that you get when you're watching one of the videos on Fog of Gaming compared to videos on other channels is that you get access to an amazing image quality. I can provide you with a superior quality compared to almost every other channel out there. A few months ago I started my research. I was searching for an answer to my biggest question. How can you create a YouTube video of the highest quality? I uploaded at least 30 trial videos just to see the result. And today I am glad to announce that you are now able to benefit of this superior quality when you are watching one of the videos on Fog of Gaming. Next time you watch a video on this channel, whether it is a tips and tricks video or an ultimate guide, it will be available in 1440p or 2K quality. Now you might be thinking, hey, I don't have a 1440p monitor, I'm gaming on a 1080p screen, so it doesn't matter to me. Well, that's the beauty of this technology. Even on a 1080p monitor, you are able to take advantage of the superior quality of a 1440p video. You will see a massive improvement compared to a normal video. All you have to do is to select the 1440p quality setting when you start watching one of my videos. And that's it. The image that you see now will have a lot more detail than before, and it will be a lot nicer to watch. Having said that, I know that more YouTubers will follow. However, at this moment I am one of the few, if not the only one, who can provide you with this level of quality. Most people don't do this because it takes longer to render a video, it takes longer to upload it, and it takes a lot longer for YouTube to process this video. I believe it is worth it, and you deserve access to this kind of quality. I am not the only one who believes this. A famous YouTuber called Jack Frags, I guess you know that guy, he did a similar test a few weeks ago and he uploaded his 1440p video. And he acknowledged that YouTube assigns a much higher quality. So from now on, you can enjoy all of our videos in the stunning 1440p quality. Not only will I provide you with this 2K quality, the new videos that you will see from today and in the future will have a much greater detail, an improved color accuracy, and a more realistic representation of the actual game, as if you were playing it yourself. Another big benefit of watching a video on Fog of Gaming is that you will get access to subtitles. If English isn't your first language, or if it is, but you can't understand what the hell I'm trying to say, then there are always the subtitles. Just turn them on in the settings and everything will become clear. I do these myself so you won't run into the mistakes that some of these voice translation assists make. We all know how frustrating it can be if you try to give a voice command to your phone and it just won't do what you've been telling it to do for the last 2 minutes. We have all been there, believe me. I've received a lot of requests of fellow gamers who are asking if they can add me to their friends list because they want to play together. There are way too many people to do this for everyone. I am going to try my best to keep things fair and to give everyone a fighting chance. Therefore, I am launching a new concept. I don't have a name for this yet, but that's not going to stop me. I travel a lot, sometimes multiple times per week, which means that every week I'm in a different time zone. Now the internet is pretty good these days, but when I'm in the States, it doesn't really make sense to play with somebody who is in Australia and vice versa. What I will do is the following. I will put a new annotation on the most recent video, and in that annotation I will let you know where I am at the moment that you're watching the video, and I will let you know which nickname you may add to your friends list. If you see that we are in the same country or in the same time zone, then we can dominate the battlefield together. Just add me to your friends list. I will accept the first guys who add me, and I will accept as many people as the maximum number of players that can play together in a squad. Depending on the game that we're playing, of course. In the future, I might push this number up to the maximum amount of people that can play together on the same site. For example, it will be 32 if we play Battlefield on a 64 player server. But first I would like to try this out with a smaller group of people just to see how it goes. I will record everything, I will make a video about it, and I will upload it to YouTube so that you can enjoy watching yourself dominating the battlefield. Once this concept has been finalized, I will make a separate video about this to explain it further. Some of you have been asking me which language I speak. The answer is not that simple. It depends on what you want to know. My videos are in English, and I really hope that you've noticed that by now. But I'm sure that you also noticed that I have an accent. I lived in the States for a while, so some words might give away where I lived, but it's not going to be easy to figure that out.
Oh, come on.
I think that you have to have lived in that state to even notice it. I love the time that I spent in the States, and luckily I get to go back almost every month so that I can enjoy it even more. It feels like a home away from home. I spent the biggest part of my life living in Europe. However, I don't live there anymore. It's up to you to figure out where I am now. Because I lived so long in Europe, I developed a very noticeable accent in my English, and that is Dutch. Everybody who speaks Dutch has figured that out a long time ago, but for somebody in the US it might not have been that clear. So now you know. Besides Dutch, I can speak a little bit of French and a little bit of German, and I will do my best to reply to your questions in your own language. If I'm not in the States and I'm not in Europe, then where am I now? Well, that's for you to figure out. Did you think I was going to make it that easy? Throughout my videos, I leave little hints and tips. Some refer to a movie, a famous series, or a sports brand. There were a few bright guys among you, and they have noticed these hints, and they mentioned that in the comments, so congratulations to you guys. These hints are sometimes subtle, but they are noticeable. And some of these hints refer to my job or to my location. It's up to you to connect the dots. Oh yeah, one more thing. A lot of guys have requested to see the total number of subscribers. They were hidden by accident, but now they are finally online. I am very happy to announce that we have reached our first target. The channel has been online for less than a year, and we have reached a massive amount of 15,000 individual gamers who are all searching for the ultimate advantage. Let's give you some quick stats. The most watched video was the third video that I ever released on YouTube. It received more than 500,000 views, a whopping 580,000 to be precise. It is still increasing a lot every day, and it is now the #1 video if you want to know how you can unlock the knockout in Battlefield Hardline. The second largest video also received a massive amount of views. More than 200,000 views for the only ultimate guide for Call of Duty. Most YouTubers with over 1 million subscribers don't get this much attention on their average videos, and they have been doing this for years. What I would like to know from you guys is what you would like to see in the future. What do you want me to improve? What kind of videos would you like to see? Any feedback is more than welcome. This was Fog of Gaming, thanks for supporting the channel, and I will see you on the battlefield.